Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Grim Wanderings 2. It is by Alinea Games, and it is fully released out on Steam, currently $6 US. I don't know what to make of this game. It's a 4X strategy. It bills itself as a 4X strategy. I'm not sure it knows what it wants to be, because it's got RPG mechanics. It's definitely got some strategy. It's turn-based. It's a kitchen sink almost. It's kind of like they threw everything they could into it that even made some sort of remote sense, which could be good. Problem is, it's very as we'll see in a moment here, UI is clearly made for mobile devices, and it's very unfriendly as far as like navigation is concerned. Like, let's pop in and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go play. Let's do a new game. Right off the bat, it asks you if you want adventure or strategy, and I picked adventure before. I don't know. I have no idea what any of this means. It doesn't tell me what this means. What does adventure versus strategy mean? I guess I'll do adventure. You get all the races that you would think you'd want. Half elf. I don't know if the races actually give you a bonus, because honestly, then you pick like what you want out of it. I don't know if does an elf give you racial bonuses? I'm not sure. It's not particularly clear. There's no, as far as I can see, no tutorial. I have played for about a half an hour, which I guess the first half an hour kind of is a tutorial, sort of, but not really. So I guess I'll just be human. You got monk, you got knight, you got archer, ninja, leper, necromancer. I'm pretty sure all of these are the same for all the different races. Storm Herald and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure they all have. Well, okay, Storm Herald wasn't. There's a chosen here and a telepath. So I guess some of them are race specific. I will pick up a. Well, obviously I'll pick up a Witcher. Why not? Character is defined by two main things, race and class. Race affects the growth of characteristics less than class, but nevertheless also contributes to class. In addition to distributing the growth of characteristics, determines what passive abilities a character can learn, what weapons and armor he can use, and what active abilities he will fight in battle. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the screen here. You can see this is the stats that we rolled. Stamina, happiness. You have to manage their happiness and stuff. There's all their accuracy. They're at level 1. You got the health, and then you've got their essentially it's stamina, essentially, for your most of your abilities. Use this bar up. Then you've got passive abilities that you level up as you gain XP. And actually I have 3 points here apparently. So let's sword and perception. And my ability increases hit points by 3 points per character level, 6 points. I guess some bodybuilding. It does explain the stuff if you want to read all of it, but there's so much stuff here. Character active abilities, scrolls and potions. So these are our active things we can use. These are active abilities, and that's what uses up our stamina bar. Strike. Military matter is what increases this, so it deals damage equal to physical power times 0.8. Protective position, statuses, increase physical defense, increase magic defense. I mean, there's a lot of information here. It's very information dense, but it's also like it's not presented. It's not presented in the best way it could be presented. Let's choose this character, and they even recommend easy mode, which I'm going to do because easy is not actually easy, from what I've seen. There is a bit of a story, but we're going to skip that to get into what's going on here, because we'll get some story as we're going. So events are an important part of the gameplay. In them, the player is described a certain situation. He must choose one of the proposed options. Some of the options may not be available depending on different circumstances. In addition to situation, description, and options, the event interface shows which hexagon is happening on and which squad potentially confronts the player. Information about the squad may be hidden, and blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Alright, so let's get to 30 minutes on the clock. This game requires a lot more than 30 minutes to actually really dig into it, but it's about all I'm going to be able to give you. Unfortunately, you'll have to go based on that. But disturbing thoughts. What was it? It does not look like it was an ordinary dream of which you have already seen a lot during your hectic life. The visions were so real. The future really open to you? You got a new quest. Anxious dream. The dream that you had the day before does not give you rest. The feeling that it was not just a dream does not leave you. Decide to go to a hermit who lives near your home village. Maybe he will dispel your fears. Do your first quest. View the list of your quests. Click on the scroll button. Go to your native village and accept hire companions and buy equipment. So we start off our native village. You can see like how big all these buttons are and stuff. So obviously this was intended for mobile devices. I just wish that like with a game that's this information dense, like the menus are a problem. Especially navigating the menus. Like as far as I can tell, like even if they had just made right click like dismiss, it would be a great help than to try to find the X to click to dismiss it and all that stuff. But we click on the hexagon here, and it's, you know, you get squad description, hex description, select squad. We'll need to select squad in order to move, which again is like there's a lot of like clunkiness in how this game operates. Let's go into the village, and we're presented with, I guess these are the defenders in the village. I don't know why they're here. It's like extraneous information because this is, you know, is what it is. I guess if we wanted to plunder the village, we'd have to face off against these guys, I suppose. I mean, you know, just like, again, it's very information dense. It's giving you information that you don't even really need right away, right? Like if I wanted to plunder the village, you could have just popped up another window that had this information in it. Like, I don't need this crap. Instead, you could have made this window bigger. You could have expanded this out further. Like, I don't need to know the hex or anything like that unless I roll over it, you know. And I wouldn't have to scroll up and down in here and all this stuff. It's very... The UI is, like, they took one UI scheme and they just applied it to everything. And it gets to be pretty annoying as we go here. But I gotta hire some troops. So here's the squad interface. And hire characters, drag your portrait to the squad. We can only have up to 4 at the beginning. It doesn't tell you that until you have 4, and then it's like, you can't have more than this. I'm telling you now. And then here's the people we can choose from. Various level 2s and whatnot. And then I have 7,500 gold. We have 750 bread, 750 meat, wine, wood. I mean, we got resources that I don't even know what half of these resources do. I guess there's crafting or something later on. I don't know why there's bread versus meat. I don't know why that makes a difference. And wine versus that, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you one bit. I assume there are specific needs for specific things. Looks like we got a human here. What do we got here? We got an elf archer. Here's their stats. They're level 2. They're 20 physical power. They got physical accuracy, 35 initiative, evasion, all that stuff. And then they... Okay, so part of their salary is they need 4 bread and 8 gold, I guess, per turn. So, again, this is all turn-based. So, yeah, then they have some passives, right? And active abilities. So we'll get to... I'll hire you for 400. Then we got a ratkin here. What are you? Strength 50. And then what's this down here? Physical power. Okay. Strength 50, wisdom, vitality, initiative 23. 88 happiness. You need 4 meat and 6 bread and 2 gold. Composite armor, active abilities. Alright. I kind of want, I only have 4, I kind of want a spell slinger at some point here. How about you? You sling spells, you've got high vitality. Magic accuracy, physical accuracy. You look like a physical person again, probably. Yeah, you're physical. Guess I'm not really going to get too much in the way of magic, huh? How about you? Those look like physical abilities. I mean, there's some magic there. How about you? What are you? You are a human knight. You're an undying telepath. Half-elf rogue. Gnome paladin. Ratman thrower. Lizardman ninja. I guess we're going to be mostly a physical squad for right now. So we'll get the telepath in there as well. I guess for now, and we'll just see what we can do. So we'll close out of that. Then we have to look at the artifact shop to see if anything in this shop can be worn by any of our characters or not. Like, again, this... So much crap here. Like, you have what looks like filters on the side here, right? But then there's more filters here, and then there's more... it's such a mess. Like, what a mess. I don't usually harp on UIs like this that much, but when a UI is this messy, it actively detracts from the game. Like, you kind of look at it and you're like, do I really want to deal with this right now? And that's kind of how I feel like when I play this game. I'm like, do I really want to deal with this game right now? Right? Like, it's just it overwhelms you. It takes a lot out of you. You know? Whereas a good UI design just shows you exactly what you need to see, when you need to see it, and, you know, it gets out of your way. And something like this is just, it's like you just get kind of overwhelmed. You're like, I don't know if I want to deal with all this information overload right now or not. You know? Anyhow. Now the fun thing here is it will tell me, God, I hate these random rollovers. It'll tell me, you know, like, hey, my guy selected here can use this sword, right? But you have to click on each individual person to see which things they can actually use or not. And this guy literally can't buy anything from here because he can't use anything. But you can use the throwing knives and the talisman. Well, see, now here's the thing: talisman doesn't. You would think the talisman would go in like the talisman slot, but no, it wants to go into the throwing knife slot, and I don't know why. It doesn't want to go in the shield slot. It only wants to go into that slot. It boggles my mind. It honestly boggles my mind. Because it's a talisman. It actually looks like a necklace, but doesn't go in a necklace slot. It's a weapon. It goes in the weapon slot. So it's just things like this that just start to baffle you after a while. Alright, you can take a bow. We'll do that. You can take swords. So take sword. 108. And you can't use anything here. Fun. So yeah. What we can do there. Potion shop. Consumables, yeah, it's gonna give me all that stuff. Right click to buy these. I think, can you use, yeah, you can use scrolls, energy scroll. I'll grab you that one, not you. You can't use it, you can use it. And I will buy 2. Put that scroll up there. And you put your scroll up there. There's energy stuff going. Alright. There's a resources shop. You buy or sell resources. Pay across stores where only sale or only purchase will be available. Blah, blah, blah. We can buy some more bread and some more meat if we need it to pay our companions off. There's an infirmary, which will help you to resurrect fallen squad members, heal everybody, or heal just individual people for gold. Training center will enable you to, for I think 500 gold apiece, train up your active abilities. So, like, for instance, I can get this to level 2, 500. I have something. Yeah, I can get you level 2 on that. You to level 2 on both of these things. You are ranged. Good. And I don't know what is this ability? Charge of will. Single, okay. And then burst of energy. Energy restore. And then what's this? Situational active abilities. There are 2 types of active abilities. The first is standard abilities that a character can use in his turn. The second type is abilities that can be used only in certain circumstances, but they do not spend the character's turn. Shape of these icons. Right. Feebleness. Poses negative statuses. Trigger before ability resolution. Whatever. I can level that up. And I'll level this up. We have that going for us at least. There we go. We can go in tavern and rest if we want to. But really what we want to do is leave. We're going to look at our quests. The Anxious Dream. If I can go hit the eyeball here and it will tell me, oh, I gotta go over here. If I click on that, single click on that, I can see what I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight 2 ogres, it looks like, that are fairly strong, 134 hit points each. There's that. Now we want to move. So I can hit this and this will select my squad. And then that will allow me to move. And you can see I have 1 movement point. That's all I can do in my turn. The 4 is how many people we have in your squad. So, move 1 hex. I will do that. By double clicking. There we go. Seizure of territory. You have come to lands that do not belong to you. You are met by guards who do not want to give you this territory without a fight. You can attack. You can try to observe the movements of the enemies and try to catch them off guard. Can do, which might work. Try our luck here. Oop. Randomly shuffled. Okay. We failed. To win the battle, you must kill all the enemy characters. The battle will be lost if your characters die or leave the battlefield. Okay. In return, characters can move around the battlefield or use active abilities. Both consume the character's energy and reduces stamina. Most characters can only move to adjacent hexagons. Hexagons that can be moved to are marked in yellow. To use an active ability, click on its icon. Each character, in addition to their own active abilities, has 3 general abilities available: Run Away, Pass, and Wait. There you go. Alright, so we'll move you up there, and we'll use your target with an arrow. So we'll have you shoot this guy for 23. But we'll move down here. And you don't have any other thing to do, so I'm going to wait. Which restores your stamina too. You're going to move up here. And you're going to... Oh, that's a healing thing? What does this do? Oh, energy restore. Oh. Alright, well, do that for 17. I don't know what this number is up here. Is that their current order? I guess that's who's coming up next, I guess. Alright, you will go up here. You will fight like the Witcher that you are. Okay. Oh, he's targeting me for 26. I can do that to, I guess, target him back. So he's got some effects on him now. You're going to stay right there and just use your arrow. What do you have? You have some blades. 15. You need to move back 1 and wait because you don't have any stamina there. What's this? Weakness. Deals damage equal physical power plus magic power, imposes negative statuses. That. Alright, we're missing a bit, which is good. He has no energy left, so we'll wait. You will slicey dice this guy. We'll move back here. And him some energy. I guess I should have given my guy up here some energy. Alright. That guy. Give you energy. You will do this. 16. Okay, you will do that. 22. Alright. Him. You move back there and wait. What does this do? Oh yeah, weakness. Wait, what? Oh, right, I can do that. ahead and regenerate it. Alright, all he could do is wait to get his energy back. Now, have you... Take that guy. Energy back to you. Alright. Kill him. But you'll have to wait. There and wait. Alright, and the enemies are down. I guess we all got 13 XP, I guess, for that. And we received the following items. They're both unidentified. 188 gold. A new area has come at our disposal. Let's take all those. Okay. And then I believe... Can we interact with this tile now? Description. Yeah, here we go. Hermitage, where our quest is. There. Moss home of the hermit has not changed. Since your last visit here as a child, you liked to run away from the home and spend time with an old man. Already at that time, he was not young. Going inside, you see your old friend sitting at a table reading some kind of dusty book. Tell the hermit about your dream. Your dream really can be prophetic. A few years ago, lizardmen repelled the advance of the demons, although they paid for it with the life of their ruler. Their lands were burned to the ground, and they had to leave their homeland. The gates through which demons came to our world remain open. Why the gates were not destroyed. Yep, that was. I read it exactly as it was there. They cannot be destroyed. No tool will be able to leave a trace on the surface of the material from which they are made. However, there is a legend that the gates can be closed with the star disk, forged from the tears of gods. What are the tears of the gods? A few hundred years ago, long before you were born, to the land of Skidar fell a rain of fire. The stars fell from the heavens, bringing death and destruction. Many died that night. As it turned out later, mostly from the heavens rained down stones, but there was one metal ball per 1,000 stones. Blacksmiths called these balls tears of the gods, or star metal. Many powerful artifacts were forged from them. The powerful of this world received them. No period there or anything. It's very choppy. That's what I'm getting at with the text in this. Where can I find the star disk? You will not be able to find something that was not yet created. You have to create it. I can give you a book with blueprints, but I'm not good at blacksmithing and will not be able to help you understand them. You can't interpret the book. How can I do this? Go to the Crad, the head of the Blacksmiths Guild. Tegan will be able to read these blueprints. Alright, I will find them. Anxious Dream advanced to a new stage. The Hermit gave you a book with blueprints of the star disk. To understand them, you need to find the head of the Blacksmiths Guild, Tegan, in Crad. And then if I look at that here, and we say, where is that at? Oh, it's over here. Okay. And this is water, so we can't walk in that, obviously. And I don't think we have any movement points left. Oh, we do. Okay, it automatically increased the... It automatically did the next turn for us. Normally you'd have to do that yourself. So... what do we got here? Decent garrison. So can I... Quad description? Here we go. Can anybody use these things that we have picked up? Apparently not. What I want to do, though, I actually want to move our squad back here and heal up if we can in the village. So we'll go tavern and we'll rest. We'll All stamina has been restored and energy has been restored. But it was not restored fully. So they're calling health stamina. So that's the green bar, and the energy is the orange bar. I don't know why they're calling it stamina instead of just health and stamina, but you know, whatever. Something else to make it hard to parse what's going on. So if you use, can you use that right now? Usability healing potion, yes. Let's give you a healing potion as well. Oh, you can't use it? That's fun. You can't actually use a healing potion. I don't understand. There are parts of this game I just do not get. Like, I don't know. maybe I'm just dense. I don't know. There's just parts of this that just seem overly complicated for no other reason than to be complicated. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, let's come up here and try to observe the movements of the enemies. Oh, that time we succeeded. Managed to make routes of movement of enemies and at some point catch them by surprise. The characters in the enemy squad are randomly shuffled. Okay. Actually, you move back here. That. Okay. Do this. Missed. Great. It is great. Alright, weakness. Healing potion. Can I not use that on him? Yeah, it only works on me. Weird. Weird. Alright, go. Now, you know what? Let's not do. No. No, I want to cancel out of that. You can have like an auto battle, I guess. I don't want that. Okay, there we go. I want you to move up there. And I want you to back. Alright. Move up here. And wait. We need some stamina back. And I guess you have to wait. Well. Alright. Back to position. Okay, good. This. And you will wait to get your stamina up. And you have to wait to get your stamina up. Okay. Here's the weights right now. Give you energy. There we go. Hyper focused on this one here. Okay, you don't have any energy to do anything, so you're gonna have to wait. Oof. Oof, I say. Alright, really need to kill her right now. What does this do? 34 damage. Does 34 as well. Alright. 23 in that case. Move you down here. Some energy. I'll move you back here. I mean, there's not much I can do with him other than I guess I gotta move him back there to kind of recover a little bit. Okay. Four damage there. You wait. You're gonna have to wait as well. Yeah, just protect yourself right now. Or give him energy. You that. You will wait. Yep. Figured they were gonna do that. Figured they were gonna do that. We'll wait. And do that. You do that. Alright. 48 XP. I assume is what that means. Ingredient description. You use ingredients to create artifacts, scrolls, and potions. They're done at the forge or at the brewery. Ingredients are stored in their own storage, separate from artifacts. And we have an unidentified scroll. Oh, you know what? These aren't identified yet. That's probably why I can't equip them. That's right. Right. Who's not taken will be lost. What hasn't been taken? Everything has been taken. So there's like exploration that can happen here, and I guess you're supposed to sit here and just explore some of these things, maybe to clear them out or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. Get a new turn going. Like there's a dungeon here and stuff too, so I don't know if you're meant to run those just as a way of, you know, character. Yep, 50 coins. Heal one character. I should just did that in the infirmary. Just heal them there, because resting doesn't seem to do it. Artifact shop. I think you can pay to have things identified. Identify, yes. Composite armor. Identify that. Bow. Identify the scroll. Lightning scroll. Okay. So who can use what here? Doesn't look like anybody can use anything. Require level 3. Oh, they all require level 3. This one doesn't look like it can be used. By any of my characters right now. Alright, that's fine. I'm out of here. I want to try something because I haven't tried this before. I know we're over time. I want to see if what I suspected is true here. I leave. I click on here. The hex description. Mine Dungeon Hamlet. If I click on Dungeon, what does that do? I'm at level 1. Boulder. You were following a reliable path through the swamp. You came across a huge boulder blocking your path. I pushed the boulder, get around the boulder through the bog. Oop, fail. Characters in your squad are... So as you walk through the swamp, you feel something grab your leg. Looking down, rise with horror. That's a half-decomposed corpse holding your leg. Dead rise from the swamp around you. Okay, so it is like encounters that you can do to just kind of buff up your squad a little bit before you go on the main quest. Okay. So, let's see. You can come down here. Up there, and that. Apparently you can't move at all. Alright. You don't have any stamina, it doesn't look like. Right, you shoot this guy. You're gonna have to wait. Him this way and that guy on. Go. Whoops. You will hit this guy. We'll put this on him. You gotta wait. 6. Right there, you wait. You wait. Back to position. Right. Give him energy. Really? Down to 1 health? 1 hit point? I think he's gonna die anyway next turn now. So you have to wait. Here. Now back. Go. And all these are still on cooldown, even though he's got the energy to use them. So, do you energy. There we go. Alright, we took them down. The following resources and the following items. Good. We'll take those. We haven't leveled up yet. We like 74 points we need. Level up there. But yeah, you can kind of see how the game is going. Like I said, it could use a really good once over for just general. I want to save my game. No, I don't really want to save my game. It could use a general once over just for like quality of life issues, man. It's like I get that they might have had like mobile devices in mind when they're doing the UI, but like when you're on PC, it's just so annoying. Like, just give me an option in the options menu to like set the the UI to like 70% smaller than what it currently is. You can actually see stuff. And I don't know, it's very, very busy. Being able to maybe right click to get out of menus would be nice. Having to select the squad and then do that in order to move again is like a mobile holdover. You've got more buttons on a mouse that you could use that for. You could just have that be a right click thing. You know what I mean? It's just it's obviously suffering greatly under mobilitis. And here's the thing. It looks like there's a lot of depth to the game. It's just that they kind of shoehorned all that into just a very tedious interface. It just there's a reason why some of the more popular mobile games are pretty simple, because they just you don't have to navigate 92 freaking menus all the time. And it's just like on PC, I mean, I like the complexity of this, but man, it just needs a complete overhaul as far as its UI is concerned. It's just not good. Not really good at all. Has very little quality of life issue, things in it. But it otherwise seems competent. The story is not really there. The quest text is amateur level at best. I have the feeling that there's a whole lot more depth coming up in there, like maybe with the crafting system and maybe other things, maybe establishing villages and stuff. I don't even know if that's a thing or not, but it looks like there might be some of that in there. I don't know what the difference between adventure and strategy is. Like, there's no explanation of what that means. So yeah, it's a very mixed bag. Very, very mixed bag. But I mean, it's $6, so it's not like you're, breaking the bank to take a look at it. This, my friends, has been Grim Wanderings 2. It is by Alinea Games and is fully released out on Steam, currently for $6 US. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. And I will see you next time.